My name is Jeremy Lichstein, and I work at the University of Florida in the USA. I spent time at iDiv from August 2018 through July 2019 while I was on sabbatical, which was funded partly by my institution, the University of Florida, and in part by a fellowship from SDiv, which is the synthesis center of iDiv. My main work at iDiv was to organize a model intercomparison project to study the role of plant functional diversity in the response of tropical forests to drought and climate change. I also developed new collaborations with iDiv postdocs and other researchers to better understand relationships between biodiversity and ecosystem functioning. This collaboration was not part of my proposed work at iDiv, but rather emerged from unplanned conversations and meetings. Of course, these types of spontaneous collaborations are one of the principal benefits of spending time at iDiv. My work at iDiv started when I contacted Chris John Worth, who is a researcher affiliated with iDiv, to explore a potential collaboration. These conversations led to me applying for a sabbatical fellowship through SDiv. The goal of my sabbatical proposal was to organize the model intercomparison project that I previously mentioned. Beyond Chris John's expertise in plant functional diversity and its ecosystem consequences, Europe, and especially Germany, is a global hotspot for the development of a new class of land surface models that have advanced representations of plant trait diversity and plant demography. So this includes teams of modelers at multiple research institutes that are within a few hours train ride from Leipzig. So iDiv was an ideal geographic location for me, and this facilitated me hosting an in-person workshop at iDiv to organize the model intercomparison project. So during my sabbatical, we recruited 6 model teams to participate in this project. We drafted an experimental design and protocols for models to be deployed at a tropical forest site in French Guiana. Since then, we've recruited 2 additional model teams. We've expanded our effort to a second tropical forest site in Brazil, and we have finalized all of the modeling protocols. And I'm happy to say that several years later, simulations are actually underway now, and we have in fact submitted an abstract about our work to the 2023 Ecological Society of America meeting. And this is to share our first results. I had an overwhelmingly positive experience in Leipzig, both in terms of the work experience at iDiv and also the life experience in what is really a fascinating and delightful city. iDiv provided all of the intellectual and logistical support that I was hoping for, and also facilitated new collaborations, as I mentioned, that were completely unexpected and have turned out to be very rewarding. I don't hesitate to recommend iDiv as a destination for researchers interested in almost any aspect of biodiversity, including those who are traveling as a family. So this brings me to my final point, which was the amazing life experience that my family enjoyed during our year in Leipzig. So I came to iDiv with my spouse, who was also a SDiv sabbatical fellow, and our son, who attended 4th grade at the Leipzig International School. So this was a great experience for all of us, and our son still maintains a close friendship with one of the kids he met at school in Leipzig. So much so that last summer, several years after our sabbatical, we returned to Leipzig on family vacation.